Hi everyone, Christina here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I put a large media mat for Brutus Monroe onto a grid mat so that I always have a nice slick surface for ink blending or alcohol inks or whenever I need a slick surface like this. So the thing that's really nice about the large media mat for Brutus Monroe is, as far as I can tell, it's exactly like a Ranger craft sheet but white, which is always been on my wish list. I've always wanted a white craft sheet because even though that brown tan color is really nice and it holds up well, it doesn't show the colors of inks or paints as well as a white surface would. So I thought this would be a really great surface to use for ink blending. But because the large media mat from Brutus Monroe is slick on both sides, it really moves around on your work surface. So in order to make something more permanent, I decided to use some Express-It tape from Copic, and I put that along the outer edge of this cutting mat. And then I'm pressing my media mat down onto it. And I want it to be the exact size of the mat so that I can just slide this mat, from one area of my craft room to another, and I can kind of move it around whenever I need it, or even put it underneath my current black cutting mat that I use all the time. So this translucent clear cutting mat that I'm using today is one that I had on hand that I thought I would use in videos, but I really just love my black one. So I haven't used it. So I thought, you know what, since I have it, let's go ahead and just turn it into this slick surface for all my ink blending. So it was larger than the actual cutting mat. So I'm going to trim it down. I have it lined up on the left and top edges. And then I'm using my ruler and a craft knife just to cut it right along that edge. Now, this large media mat is a little bit clear, just like the craft sheet from Ranger. You can see the grid lines underneath, which is great because then you can just cut right along those lines. And when it comes to actually using it for your projects, because you can see the grid underneath, it helps you line up your stamps or line up elements on your cards or scrapbook pages. It's really great. So I've adhered this down, and the thing that's also really nice about using an adhesive is that it's going to hold it in place, but you also can peel it up and move it around if you need to. So I was getting some little bubbles. It wasn't completely flat. So I ended up pulling up the corner, a couple corners actually, and kind of pressing it back down to try to get it exactly flat. And that really helped to make sure everything was adhered perfectly down onto this cutting mat. So why would you need a cutting mat like this or a slick surface like this that's white or whatever? I find that it's great for ink blending. You can blend right onto your projects coming in off the edge. You can also spray your inks and kind of pounce your paper back into it. And also it cleans up extremely well. That slick surface doesn't take on moisture. It doesn't get stained. Alcohol inks will work great on this surface as well. I haven't tried it yet myself, but it feels exactly the same as a craft sheet from Ranger, so I would assume it does. And I think I'm really going to like this. I like the white surface and how I can easily see those grid lines underneath. So that is my little tip video for you guys today. I'm going to link to some videos where I've used a slick surface like this in the past if you're wondering about different ways to use a surface like this. Thanks so much for stopping by and for watching this really short bonus video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in another card video very soon.